Hey y'all, it's Gypsy. So Al Moon has started a new series called Stone Series on her channel, and I'll have it linked below. And so I decided I would do it along with her because I just haven't really worked with stones a whole lot, and it's something that I've been, curious about, and I've been getting more and more kind of into them as I've been spending more time with them. I guess just, for me, basically just looking at them and examining them and holding them. Not necessarily doing any work with them, but I think I'm ready for that next step. So I'm gonna do this with her. In my journaling video, I talk about the stone journal. So, my stone journal. Anyway, this is it. I haven't put my logo on it yet, but I started it out. I left a couple pages because I always like to do that with my books, but here it has, but here I've got the Intro to Stone series by Al Moon 513, and then I wrote down what stone, I decided to use. And where I got it from Little Lily Lou. She has an Etsy shop and she has stones on there sometimes. And I saw it on there one day and I was just like, I need to have that. I need to have that stone. Well, that's the stone I decided to do my stone series on with Al Moon. And she talks, this is it, in her video when she talks about choosing your stone that you're going to work with. She emphasizes the importance of the stone to you personally, not necessarily what the textbook meaning of the stone is. It needs to be a personal a connection that you actually have with that stone. And it doesn't matter where it comes from. Mine, personally, I bought mine off of Etsy from Little Lily Lou. And when I saw it, I just knew I had to have it. I mean, I had to have it. And so, I haven't regretted it. I just love this rock. Well, when I decided, and I didn't know why, I just did. I mean, the thing that drew me to it first was that it looks like a flame. I mean, it looks like a piece of fire. And I love that about it. That's, it looks like a flame licking up, And I love the fire. And so, it just reminded me of wands. It reminded me of that energy, that action, that, passion. And so I was like, yeah, and it's red. It's a red, it's a reddish, like a terracotta color, but it's a red jasper. I've seen polished and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So that is the rock I picked. So when I started really looking at it, when I started to kind of build this journal, I thought, well, I'm going to write down why I want to pick this stone. And of course, I wrote down, the first things I wrote down were that it was red and that it looked like a piece of fire. And I was really drawn to that immediately, visually. That's what I was like, oh, whenever I got it in my hand. In other videos that I've posted, balance and duality are like big deals to me. I mean, I just, having multiple perspectives on everything, the balance between those perspectives, it's just, it's a huge part of it's huge to me. So this is, representative of that balance. Whenever you look at it from the front, it looks like a flame. It's just a fire-looking, rock. But when you turn it on its side and look at it, it's got another aspect to it, which is it has a flat concave side that has this 3D bulging, front side. And so that kind of, to me, represents that balance and that duality. It's soft and smooth, on one, and then in the front, power. I like that. I also love the fact that it is a single flame. It has a single tip here at the top. But if you look at the bottom, what's that shape, kids? That's right, that's a triangle. That's awesome. Power of 3, baby. So this is the coolest rock ever, in my opinion, for me, and this is what I'm using for the series. So Al Moon, there's one example. And real quick, this is another stone that is very dear to someone else, and it is, it's an example of a rock that doesn't have to be, a certain type of rock. It doesn't have to be a gemstone. It can be just an earth rock. This is also, it fits perfectly in your hand. If you look at this side, it's curved. It just fits in your hand. And it is covered in this beautiful, just deposits and formations and colors. It is a super cool stone. This is another example of a rock that can be worked with. It's very powerful. This is a very comforting rock to hold. It's one of those things where it's like it's so raw and so real that it's almost comforting. It's just like an old-timey feeling. I can't explain it. I don't know. Anyway, it's awesome. Wish you could all hold this rock. I really do. Be good for you. So those are two examples of, you know, the type of stones that can be chosen if you're not working directly with crystals. You know, if you have other rocks that maybe you're thinking about working with, but you're not sure what, you know, these two, you know, they're very personal. Hi, camera. These two are very personal, and you know, they are very powerful in their own right, even though they're not necessarily translucent or shiny or blingy. It's not about that. It is about connecting with something that is dear to you, that pulls to you. This, I can't even, this is my rock. This is me if I was a rock. This is what I aspire to be. This, yes, this is what I aspire to be. I aspire to be this balanced, and still on fire. That's my goal. Yeah, I know, right? Good luck with that one. Alright folks, it's getting windier and windier, so I'm going to cut this off. But that's the stone series. That's my beginning in the stone series. So go over to Al Moon's channel and check it out and pick out a stone and come on, join us. It's going to be fun. Blessed be.